Hi y'all, it's Ainsley, and we're back with another video. And so I think I mentioned earlier on in like the first video or something that I was reading the Cruel Prince series. I absolutely loved it, and I had just finished it and I was like, let's make a video on it, of course. And so naturally I finished the whole series in 2 days, and oh my god, I loved it. I loved it so much, and I was so happy with reading it. And there was lots of text messages between me and my friends. It was either me being super happy, like, oh my god, I'm in love with these characters, and then it was, I'm gonna kill this character because he deserves to die. So okay, so the Cruel Prince series is a trilogy which does, I think, contain 2 novellas. I did not read the novellas. And then they also have, they continue on with another series after this. I believe it's a duology, which is The Stolen Heir. I will be reading that because I just found out about that. I only thought it was the 3 books. I didn't know about anything else. And then I found out that one of the characters, Oak, has his own story once. I believe he turns king and then he has a love interest. I think her name's Ren. Please correct me if I'm wrong there, because I would like to be corrected. All right, so I'm just gonna go through all my ratings of the first book, of all the books. So we have the first book in the series, which is The Cruel Prince, of course. It is, the whole series is by Holly Black. Amazing author. I didn't really annotate that much because I don't like annotating, but I do. It just kind of wastes my, it doesn't waste my time, but like it takes me longer to read it, and I'm like, yeah. So I rated this star, y'all. I'm joking. I rated this book and it was a 5-star read for me. I think this book was a lot slower than the other 2 books. Like, you kind of had to get into everything, and it was like, so when's the whole thing gonna happen, y'all? When are they gonna get together? I know they get together because I may or may not have just been looking at fan art, like, in between each time I was reading the book. Like, I was scrolling through fan art of Cardan and Jude and then all of the other people. I have to say though, the fan art for this entire series, for anyone who made fan art for it, oh my god, I am literally in love, because they're so beautiful. And it's like, it's not AI or anything like some of the books I know. I'm talking to you, Fourth Wing and Quicksilver. I can't find any good ones. For Fourth Wing, it's a little bit better, but it's not that good. But for Quicksilver, it's all AI, and it makes me really mad. But these are just, they're so, oh my god. If you can't tell on my thumbnail, I put some fan arts and stuff in between, and I just love all the fan arts, and they're just, oh my god. Especially the ones of Cardan. I love, he's one of my top, I think he's gonna be like my top 10 fictional men rankings. I don't even know what I just said. Like, top 10 fictional men overall of all time. There it is. Kind of. I don't know. Oh my god. I love these books so much. And Jude, the entire time, was just like, I'm a woman, and I'm proud to be a woman, and I'm gonna beat your butt. You understand me, man? And I love that, like, because I feel like that's so real. And it's not like the whole damsel in distress thing, because Cardan was like the damsel in distress for how many times he got like kidnapped and stuff. We still love him though, because he's an alcoholic. I'm just joking. We love him because he has like 4 personalities, and I think it's bullying Jude, simping for Jude, I know that, being alcoholic, and then there's one more. I can't think of it. It's like, I can think of it, but like I don't remember it. All right, but anyway, so Cruel Prince was 5 stars. I loved it so much. And then we have the second book in the series, which is Wicked King. Absolutely love this book. I had a lot more things in this. Yeah, But honestly, this was a lot quicker of a read. I read this pretty quick. It was such a good book, and this was another 5 stars. Yeah. And oh my gosh, I love how it's just like, will you dance with me? I asked Cardan, sinking into a curtsy, acid in my voice, for I find you every bit as beautiful as you find me. Like, oh. And of course Cardan over here is just like, okay. Yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this series. Yeah, and good. I'm gonna tell you one thing. So I was texting with my friend who had already read the series and was waiting for me to read the series, and who apparently just found out that I read a different series, which she didn't know. She's probably watching the video just like, ugh. But we were texting, and I texted her at like, I think almost like 11:30 or something like that at night, and I was like, I'm gonna kill Cardan. Spoiler alert, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm gonna give you like a couple seconds, just kind of skip by this part, hopefully. Yeah, but so Cardan exiles Jude, which y'all probably know. That's kind of an obvious thing. And I knew about this, but I was like, still. I was like, I texted her, I was like, I'm gonna kill Cardan. Alright. And then Heather broke up with, what's her face? Vivian. I don't know how to say her name, y'all. One thing you need to know about me, I butcher names. I butcher names so bad. And when I look at a name, I'll think it's this name, and I will stick with it. I will stick with it for the rest of my life. Like, I hear this almost like a lot of times when I talk about Fourth Wing. So we all know Riddick. I didn't call him Riddick. For some reason in my head, I thought it was Roderick. So it's still Roderick in my mind, but every single time I think about it, I'm just like, oh, my friends are so mad at me for saying that, dude. Yeah. Alright, moving on to the third book in the trilogy, we have The Queen of Nothing. I love this so much. It was another 5 stars, of course, and I absolutely just loved it because of how she was just like, I am your queen. Y'all better listen to me. And like, I don't have the version with all the letters, which does kind of make me mad. And I need to get the version with all the letters from Cardan to Jude because I want to read them, or just find them somewhere so I can read them, because I feel like that adds so much more. And I love how it's just like, Cardan is portrayed as like a really like weak person, and we all know he is, but then it's just like, Cardan, question mark? That doesn't sound like him. Half my knights never made it out, he informs me grimly. Like, hello? I still would like to know how he did that though, because that is like on my main questions right now. Otherwise, I absolutely love this book. If y'all haven't seen any of like the funny memes and stuff, I love the memes for some of these books and stuff. I also didn't read How the King of Ethelham Learned to Hate Stories. I don't have that book. I'm gonna get that book. Trust. I'm also gonna get The Stolen Heir, and then, hold please, y'all. I don't know this like off the top of my head, y'all. Hello. Okay, The Prisoner's Throne. I need to read all those. I do. I really do. And I will at some point in my life. I feel like that might be like a summer read or something like that. Or maybe like, now I'm thinking, y'all. It could be an April read if I get it. I don't know. Absolutely love this though. Yeah. And just, And I also love the part because I saw like a couple of things, but how I think in all the fantasy books I've ever read, or just like any of the regular books, this is the only book who has like ever said anything about a woman's period. And I'm over here just like, thank you. And she was just so confident with it. She was just like, I bleed every single month, so yeah, you smell some blood. I was like, yes, baddie, yes, clock it. And overall, I was just super happy. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, this month so far has made me so happy because of how many of the 5-star reads I've had. Like, we are starting off the year in such a good way, y'all. It's crazy. Okay. I'm trying to think what else there is to really say. Okay. I need like a character list right now. Hold please, y'all. Okay, so I have my thing and we are gonna go on to Pinterest because I need the characters and I have all the characters on Pinterest. And then we can also look through some of the fan art. I don't know if I'm gonna get like copyrighted for this or not. I don't feel like I would though. We're just gonna go with it and see what happens, y'all. This video might get taken down. Like, look at this piece of fan art, y'all. Isn't this so cute? Hold on, I'm gonna turn the brightness down because I don't know if y'all can see it. Look at how cute he is. He's so angry. I love it. But then we look how majestic he is. And like, it's beautiful, y'all. Okay. Also, can we just get like Jude. Best fan art ever, bro. Like, bro. I can't even lie right now. This is, oh my god. Am I like even showing this to y'all? I don't even know. Look at this one. Like, y'all. Like, hello? Even this one, y'all. I feel like it's like not on a straight angle or something, y'all. Like, hello, baddie? I love this outfit so much. There's Carden. I love him. Okay. Back to the reason why we're here, y'all. Let me find it, y'all. Okay. Opinions on him, y'all. I want that down in the comment section because I want to know how y'all feel about Ghost. Or the Ghost, I don't know. I personally kind of like him until, like, the fact that he was being controlled and, like, he did all that stuff. Oh, sorry, spoilers, y'all. Spoilers. And I'm just like, but he's still, like, he'll hear me out, y'all. He's a hear me out. Okay. Oh my god. I don't know if y'all have watched Anne with an E, which is basically a TV show. I believe it has 3 seasons. I think so. If you know that, because it's based off the book Anne of Green Gables. I don't know why, but it's this photo of them fighting and it's like, what letter? Diana, what letter? And I'm over here just like, that's so true. That's actually so, y'all. It just scrolled me all the way back up. That just made me super mad. Okay, where question mark is the photo that I swear to god I have it, y'all. I swear that I have it somewhere. It might take me like 2 hours to find it, y'all. Okay, I found it. Okay, so y'all can say all your opinions in the comments. I'm gonna go over. So Jude, honestly, I think she's one of my favorite characters of all time. Honestly, FMC, she's literally the best. I'm gonna butcher all these names, y'all. Like, it's actually kind of crazy how many names I'm gonna butcher of all these. I'm gonna butcher names so bad, y'all. Tierney? Tarney? Tarney? I don't know how to say her name, y'all. It's Jude's sister, if you don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. The whole time while reading it, I was like, get her out of this book. I was so annoyed with her the whole time, and I was just like, leave now. Okay. Vivi? Is that who? Vivi? Vivi? Is that how you say it? Vivi? I'm going with that, y'all. Honestly, she was okay. She was definitely better than Jude's twin sister. She was definitely the better sister, and she was honestly just like, I don't like you, so I'm gonna do everything the opposite of you tell me to do. I was like, yes, good job. Maddox. I'm sorry, I'm horrible with names, y'all, if you can't already tell. Honestly, I'm gonna say I like him mainly because he made Jude. I don't really like him otherwise because he was just like, I want the throne. And I'm like, shut up, man, shut up. His, I think, like, second wife, or Dania? Honestly, I think I said that right, y'all. I didn't like her because she kept judging on Jude, and I was like, stop judging her. She's a better person than you, so. Opinions on Oak. Honestly, Oak is so sweet until the fact that he, like, glamored Jude. But I guess, like, you have to give him something because he wasn't, like, he didn't know what he was doing. And then the time he was just like, I don't want to be the king. I was like, it's not your choice. Okay, Cardan. Bro, what else do we think? He's literally one of my favorite. His brother, Balkan. I don't like him. He made Jude kiss him. Well, Jude kissed him on her own account, mainly because she couldn't be glamored, but would have given her away. He still kind of made her kiss him, and that just kind of made me super mad, and I was like, ugh. Stop. No. No. Dane, for the part that he was in the book, I feel like he was okay. He was okay of a character. I just didn't really like that he was like, kind of threw his kid out the window. He was like, get your butt out of here. And yeah, I was like, no. We have Valerian. Well, he was kind of gone in the first book, so Locke. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I liked him at first. I liked him at first. Like, he seemed like a good guy, y'all. He seemed like a good guy. In the end, I was like, no. I don't like you. You can leave. Okay, the mermaid girl. Nikasana? I don't know how to say her name, y'all. Honestly, I'll be honest, I kind of liked her. Because she was like, I'm trying to think. So you know, like, the banter between Evangeline and Mare in The Red Queen, if you've read that series. I feel like that's kind of that, and I kind of like that. I like that, between that. Or if you've read Fourth Wing, Violet and Imogen, I believe her name is. That. Me trying to come up with comparisons right now is like, it's going out the window, y'all. It's going out the window. Okay, I can't think of anything else. It's a good job, though. It's okay. Roach, I didn't really like him. He wasn't, well, like, he was okay. He just, like, yeah. Oh, the bomb. I love her. I love her so much. She was so funny. She was like, I get to blow up stuff. I'm in. I was like, yes, you are. I love that. And then we have the ghost. I liked him until, like, he totally, like, dragged Jude underneath the water and was like, oh, I'm keeping you prisoner here for this because, yeah. And also, can we just have a moment for his real name? Spoilers for anyone. His real name is Garrett. mean, like, I can see that, but it kind of made me really mad when I found out about that. Okay. I'm trying to think what... So rude. My Pinterest was just like, it was like below something and it just scrolled me all the way to the top, and I'm really mad at it right now. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh my god. Can we talk about... I feel like this is off center. There we go. Can we talk about these? Because someone tell me where to get these, because I need to get these. Like, hello? Do you see how pretty they are? I need to get them. It's actually crazy how much like I want to get them, because like I need to get them. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so let's go to the recommendations. So I'm gonna say I recommend all the books to anyone because they're totally YA, and I love that. And they're really good to read. They're really good. The only thing is you definitely have to push through a little bit when you read Cruel Prince, because it kind of gets a little bit boring in the beginning, but that's understanding because like you're trying to explain everything that's going on and stuff, so that makes sense. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I think honestly these books are way better than Powerless. I know I said it, I'm sorry. Honestly, they are though, but that's my personal opinion. Don't take it the wrong way, and please read them so you can have your own opinion if you haven't read them. And if you have, and you have read Powerless, then have your own opinions. All right, that is it for me. Goodbye.